Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show. I am Maddie from Top Rope Squishy, bringing you a special Top Rope Tuesday edition of my show. And my God, what an amazing last few weeks it's been for wrestling fans. I mean, this is the best time to be a wrestling fan, in my opinion. I think I came in at the right time in 2019, and I have just been enjoying this journey, this ride. So if you don't know me, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Top Rope Squishy. And if you don't already, please subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, Top Rope Squishy. I drop content on Mondays. It's my predictions. On Tuesdays, I bring a special edition of Top Rope Tuesdays every Tuesday. And of course, I go live on Thursdays. And very soon, my new segment, Yummy Times with Squishy, will be releasing. It'll be in a few weeks, but I hope you guys will be enjoying that. So, of course, here we are, ready to discuss a special edition of Top Rope Tuesday. There will be no wrestling move of the week, wrestling fact of the week for this specific edition. What I wanted to do with this edition was speak on the last two pay-per-views that I've seen, which were both historic and amazing. So the first one that I want to talk about, which I didn't get a chance to talk about on my last show, was the NWA Empower. I did recap this show on We Love Wrestling, so make sure you check it out. I also talked about it and recapped it on the Midwest Marks podcast, so make sure you check that out. And and now here we are. I'm not giving a full recap. I just want to highlight how amazing the NWA Empower pay-per-view was. First of all, thank you to Mickie James for making that happen, because it was her vision that she wanted to do an all-women's pay-per-view. And my God, how successful was it? These women came and gave it their all. There were women from all kinds of different promotions. And, just a few highlights. Gail showed up to speak on, her history in wrestling and how emotional she was. And then, of course, some ladies came out to cause problems, but then Awesome Kong came out, which was amazing, and announced her retirement. So that was historic. And the new women's tag champs, there hadn't been women tag champs since forever. Like, they're calling it the new tag team champions in the modern era, because it just hasn't happened, I think, since the 70s. So big ups to the Hex, Allison Kay and Marty Bell, who are the new NWA Women's Tag Champions. They went through a little bit of a gauntlet to get those belts, and my God, are they well deserved. It was amazing. Oh my God, all together amazing. But yeah, if you didn't watch this pay-per-view, it is on Fight TV. I'm not sure if it's on Title Match, but I know it's on Fight TV because that's where I saw it. Pay for it, watch it. You'll be doing yourself a service. If you don't, you'll be doing yourself a disservice. I feel like you have to have seen this. If you legitimately say you care and support women's wrestling and you have not seen NWA Empower, then you need to recheck what you just said. But anyway, moving on. So yes, once again, thank you, Mickie James. That was amazing. The AEW All Out pay-per-view. I am a big fan of their Double or Nothing pay-per-view. It's one of my favorites, but I have to be honest. This pay-per-view is probably the best pay-per-view I've seen from AEW, and I am floored at everything that happened yesterday. The Casino Battle Royale, probably one of my favorite moments, and not the favorite. It's just hard to pick one, but it's probably one of my favorite moments only because you get to see so many women and all of their skills and talents all at once. It was just so much to look at. There was so much going on in the ring. So big ups to the last two women standing, which was, of course, my girl, Thunder Rosa. And the brand new All Elite made her debut yesterday, as I thought she would. Ruby Soho, who came out as the Joker. The Joker usually wins the Casino Battle Royale. She won. It was her and Thunder, and it was a nice little feud at the very end, a little, fight to see who gets out. They were outside of the ring, which is a very treacherous place to be when you're in a Casino Battle Royale. And yeah, Thunder got out. So Ruby Soho will be challenging Britt Baker for the belt. I'm going to put it right out there because you already know I'll be making my predictions. Ruby Soho's not going to win. What you got there was a little preview of what's to come. Ruby Soho's going to get the chance, but it's going to be Thunder Rosa winning that belt off of Britt Baker in the near future. Don't think Full Gear, but I was pulling it for Revolution 2022 because I just feel like Britt Baker is just on too much of a high with her championship for it to be pulled from her yet. I think it would be a mistake to take it from her at this point because she's just... Everybody loves Britt Baker. It's just extremely difficult to just take it from her right now. It would be a mistake. But believe me, the next belt holder will be Thunder Rosa. That's what you got. That's what they showed us yesterday. Like, okay, we're going to give this to Ruby Soho tonight. But y'all know the next champ is Thunder Rosa. So, I'm all for it. Welcome, Ruby Soho. Can't wait to see what more you got. But that was a great debut. Good job. Good job. I loved it. Another historic event was that the Lucha Bros dethroned the Young Bucks yesterday in what was probably the best cage match that I've seen. That is how you utilize a cage in a cage match. I had no doubts that Young Bucks and Lucha Bros were going to come through and show us an amazing match. I've been saying it for days since I found out, or weeks since I found out that was going to be the tag team championship match, that it was going to be a cage match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. I was like, oh man, we're going to get a treat because the Young Bucks are high flyers. And as you guys know, Lucha Bros are high flyers. They're risk takers. They're wild. I'm just grateful that they all seem to be okay. Although I did see Matt Jackson had like some ice up on top. So, and I know where that was from. There was a suplex that happened to him. I think it was Penta that gave it to him, and it was a pretty rough one. So he ate that. So, but yeah, the Lucha Bros came out with a live band and these beautiful traditional Mexican style headgears. It was just when I saw them and their entrance, I was like, that means one thing and one thing only. They're not going to go this big unless they're going to win. So I already knew. I was like, oh, that's it. And of course my heart hurts because if you already know me, I love Proud and Powerful, and I was rooting for Proud and Powerful. But I did say that I would not be upset with the Lucha Bros winning, and I was not upset. I was extremely happy for them. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. They're going to be amazing champs. And in case you didn't know, the Lucha Bros is the second time that they take belts from the Young Bucks. The first time, and they're still the current champs for this particular promotion. The first time was, or at least that I remember or that I know of, or the most recent, was the AAA tag team belts. So they dethroned the Young Bucks for those belts, which they still hold in 2019. So now they also got the AEW belts from the Young Bucks. So I don't know that this is over. I think there's going to be a back and forth feud, but I believe that the Young Bucks are not getting the belts back. So yeah. So big ups to the Lucha Bros. And of course, I have to mention the Statlander versus Baker match was amazing. Probably the best match that Baker's had defending her belt so far. Of course, it's Chris Statlander, definitely a future women's champ, in my opinion. That's my, you know how I feel. Thunder and Chris Statlander, they're here together in my heart. Of course, the return of CM Punk versus Darby Allin was amazing. Great return to the ring. CM Punk, he really hasn't really missed a beat, even though he really hadn't wrestled at all in 7 years. That's amazing. So, yeah, great comeback. Darby got a huge pop too. Jesus, I knew this was going to be a big night for Darby Allin too. Because, I mean, like, everybody was waiting for CM Punk. So, to be up against CM Punk on his debut match back since 7 years was going to be only a good thing for whoever his opponent was. So, congrats, Darby. Of course, he lost, but congrats, Darby. It's still a win. And, of course, it ended with Adam Cole debuting and joining the Elite. And then when we thought it was over, Bryan Danielson came out, and it seemed like he was on Jurassic Express's side. So, so many debuts all in one night. All in all, this was an amazing pay-per-view. I just can't even put a number on it. 10 out of 10. Perfect. It just was great. It was great. And people, if you didn't watch it, I know I gave away a lot of spoilers. I'm going to put spoilers on the title, spoilers. So I hope you watched it before you watch this video. But if you haven't, I still think you should check it out, even though you heard some spoilers here. Anyway, people, that's my special edition of Top Rope Tuesday. Make sure you join me live on Thursday. The Midwest Marks will be joining me, and we will be talking about this pay-per-view, and we will be talking about Dynamite. So, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, drop me a comment below. And if you don't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Top Rope Squishy. And of course, check out the merch, Love, Peace, and Wrestling. And that is how Squishadamus leaves you. And that is how I am leaving you. So people, again, a lot of love, a lot of peace. But above all, always, a lot of wrestling. Until next time, people, Squishy's out.